I realized after starting doing this, I'm gonna have to eventually update the stream quality to 1080. Like, yeah, 720 works now. I gotta make sure my bit rate and all that will stay. Well, my internet can handle 1080 uploaded. Because right now, like, it's iffy. I am doing this on Wi-Fi. So, I do have actual limitations that I cannot circumvent at the moment. I would have to pay somebody probably to come out and run a wire from the outside of this building to the other where the modem is downstairs, because excuse me. Fingers crossed that the memory card kept. If not, oh no. Let's try this again. Fingers crossed. I think I was farting around with some PS2 games. Okay. That scared me for a second. I was like, oh no. I gotta go through 4 hours again. Mind you, I would have. Right, we got the Crucigram before we quit. Look at the boss over here anyways. Neutron bomb! Oh, right. The bad E-layer? I don't know. Yeah, I've also come to realize there's a lot of the Castlevania games I haven't touched yet. Oh, shit. A lot of the Castlevania games I have not touched yet. Like, on stream. Like, we did... the Dracula X Chronicles, Rondo of Blood. Oh shit, I thought you were dead. Castlevania 64. Legacy of Darkness, and that's it. I didn't have a PS2 at the time. I only recently got a PlayStation again. Before I was using a Vita TV as my console capture device. I also approve of the Alucard question mark emote. I don't have the super jump boots. I don't remember where you get those. They're very tanky. Potato, devil that cries. Man, it kind of makes me... playing this also makes me want to watch, Vampire Hunter D. If you know, you know. The Statter Lake. But yeah, I like it. Limit of Innocence isn't super long, if I remember. I think it's only like 6 or 8 areas, and that's it. I don't know, I remember Curse of Darkness was super long for a PS2 game. the fuck? Why is it whenever I start stream, people are always like, oh, let's ping the person. And then, of course, it's just a fucking video link. I don't care. The only reason I have phone on, because it's basically a main form of communication outside of Discord. But Char, why aren't you professional? I am not professional. I never said I was a professional streamer. I just play the video games. And, ooh, hello Shmoo. I just play the video games and get lost in the video games. Orange dye, purple dye, silver dye. Fucking Shmoo. We'll probably be doing another stream tonight though too, so like I wanted to wrap this up because I also have to free up console space. I know it's not that big of a game, but still. Even if it is one of my favorite games, like it's one of those games though, like I can replay every few years. Like this time, I completely forgot how to find a fairy if I'm but that's we gotta return to the normal castle. Smell. Lots of uncurses though, so. One weekend though, we are going to do something special. I'll see about getting it set up at some point. But like I said, I want to up the stream quality. Well, maybe not, we'll see. We might go to 1080. Like I said, if I can get the internet stuff sorted out. Man, the first Castlevania game I ever played was actually... I think it was Bloodlines on Genesis. And that was only because of a cousin who, of the family, whatever you want to call it. I don't think they were an actual cousin. I don't know anymore. Like, the family bloodline's confusing to me. Not in the game, I mean in mine. But anyways, they basically hooked me up with a CD at the time of, like, 600 some odd Sega games for my Pentium 1 PC at the time. Yeah. And then I remember being basically captivated by it. So it's kind of weird that the quote-unquote bastard child of the franchise is the one that got me in. The same thing that goes kind of for Mega Man. Like, I didn't get into the original series. I didn't get into the X series. The one that got me into the series was Mega Man 64, aka Legends. Shit. I don't think I'm missing anything. And then after that, though, like Castlevania, I just kind of branched out and realized, oh, there's more to this? Like, the second game I played in the series was this, and then for the longest time, I didn't know of Rondo of Blood's existence, and then I did learn of it, and my mind was kind of blown, like, wait a minute, the first stage is the final stage of the other game? What? What is this, sorcery? It wasn't even the 32-bit, jump or whatever for me. It was just like, it's still the same gothic game to me. Or neo-gothic, whatever the heck it is. I don't know why I came this way. I don't need to go this way. But, yeah, like... I'm trying to think when I heard of it. Because I still have my bootleg TurboGrafx 16 copy of it. And it was before 2008 because I was playing the game in high school on a laptop CD-ROM drive. So yeah, it was like the 2000s I was playing it. I only knew about this because of a little website called the Castlevania Dungeon. Wait. No! No, me, go up. The ADHD, my ADHD is shining today. I didn't get more water. And I was also one of the weird people that really enjoyed 64 for what it was, but I grew up with the N64 and the weird-ass controls that every game brought with it. I was trying to remember where I get the boots. So, yeah, there was also a lot that didn't know about Rondo, because we had the Super Nintendo Dracula X as well. That's the library. Which probably confused some people too, because it was essentially like a watered-down port. The music was still good for it, though, for like a Super Nintendo game. Although that Dracula fight, not fun. Shield potion. Isn't the Frankenstein? It is Frankenstein. He's really gotten a makeover over the years too, to look more like the Frankenstein or Dracula Arondo's version. Right, I'm getting the body parts from like Castlevania 2. I do feel weird that I don't have the high jump though. Like did I forget it? Did I miss it in a part of the other castle? Me realizing now that I could use the fucking bat form to fly up the center of the clock tower room. The one hit you're dead Dracula fight, basically. The Ghost and Goblins Dracula fight. I'll be real, I've only beaten Dracula X with a version of it that had cheats enabled. I forgot about the Nova Skeletons. Those guys are annoying in Harmony of Despair more than anything. I've never beaten... the one Game Boy Advance Castlevania, the one with the card system. Shit, I'm drawing a mind blank. Not Area, that was Soma. Is it Harmony of the... Circle of the Moon, that's it. I was thinking... I got confused for a second with Harmony of Despair and Harmony of Dissonance. I'm gonna laugh if I could break that vase. And it's a shame because this is one of those franchises Konami just could have kept going with, and they just didn't. I don't know if it was because they wasn't making enough profits. Yeah, I have Bloodstained as well. I've beaten that. I've not beaten the two 8-bit tie-ins to Bloodstained, though. Even though I have them, I should get around to beating them. It's like Curse of Darkness, Curse of Dracula, or Dracula's Curse. Oh shit, that's the same game now I'm thinking about it. Curse of Dracula and Curse of Dark. There's a lot of curses in Castlevania, let's just go with that. PlayStation, please don't make creaky noises at me, I don't like that. PS1 game, this is actually a lengthy game, which is impressive too. Because I just did the Mega Man X series. I remember you guys, I saw you sticking out there. Yeah, I don't know, there's gonna be some backtracking involved. I don't remember. Ooh. Good job, man. I don't know. There's a lot of items in this game I don't remember what they do. Like the meal tickets and whatnot. Yeah, I love how OP Christopher is, though. I am looking forward to the new Netflix series, regardless if it's the Dracula X design for Richter. I enjoyed the first series. And I've been following this basically since high school when it was first basically pitched, which is nuts. So everybody talks about it. I can do that too, sir. What? Eh. You know. Yeah, I grew up with a lot of the old school main franchises, I guess. Sonic, Zelda, Mario, Ghosts and Goblins, Battletoads. I've never beaten the new game yet either. I wanted to do it with someone else, but hey. I've actually successfully beaten the Turbo Tunnel on the Super Battle Maniacs finally, too. Kind of reminds me the cadet sword reminds me of the boss sword from Donkey Kong Country 2. Ghost dancers, eh? I don't know why I thought there was something else over here. I also have a few other Metroidvanias in my Steam library that I want to try at some point. I'm spoiled by also modern games a little bit by the fact that when I level up, I don't heal. This is the one at the thing with the warp side. I just realized Even though they flipped everything up to down, the word CD in the middle of this room right below me was flipped. The little CD icon, which makes me think it used to be a loading screen. Let's put that on for now. I like to put that on, then I'm not gonna need it. Like, I don't remember where I used to remember where everything was in this game. And now I don't remember anything. Hello, boss from other castles who's now just normal-ass enemy. At least it's not as bad as Final Fantasy is. In some Final Fantasies, you'll fight something, a boss, and then in the next area or whatever, it's just normal-ass enemy right then and there. Like, you got demoted that fast. But that was always just a way, basically, here's the mechanics of this enemy. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. It's just a mummy. It's just a mummy. I thought I was running into fucking... What's his name? The gold Anubis. I don't know why his name is fucking... escaping me. I also own Judgment. It was a thing. Can't say it was a great thing, but it was a thing. It does have a nice soundtrack, though, even if the game isn't that balanced. And as I've said to one of the other Castlevania lovers that I follow too on his Twitch, there's also, if you're really interested in a straight up a long ass boss rush mode, try it. Look up Sero's Castlevania fighting game. Yeah, Grant was definitely Voldo. Like, he easily could have just did Judgment as a Soul Calibur tie-in. Speaking of which, there is a video. I do have a video of Richter versus Dracula in my Soul Calibur 4 somewhere too. It's on my one YouTube channel before before my old YouTube channel before I switched over to making another one for VOD backup. Is there anything else up here? I don't think so. Just annoying Medusa heads. Wait. Alucard's armor. Resist fire, lightning, and ice. That's actually pretty decent. Now, where's my walk armor, though? I remember playing this before Final Fantasy. Even though, technically speaking, I did play Final Fantasy before Castlevania, but I was a dumb kid and didn't understand anything. Oh, I lost my, holy water. Ooh. Spikes do big damage. So when I played Final Fantasy VI for the first time, I was like, hey, wait a minute, why does Setzer or Sightseer look exactly like fucking Alucard? That was my logic back then. I was just like, wait a minute, you look just like this other guy. That's like saying every silver-haired bastard is Sephiroth. Like, no. Sephiroth is just the OG Sword Lord. That's the warp room. I don't need the warp room. I need a save point. Oh my god, speaking of Sephiroth, that's like watching people react to the Smash reveal of him, and it's just like, oh my god, someone, all the dumb shit people call out. And it's just like, oh. Is he that old of a character now that nobody knows who you are, besides being an optional boss in Kingdom Hearts? That's not a way. Wait a minute. That's not a way. It's a bathroom. Hey, sir. I'm gonna kindly ask you to fuck off. Like, it seems like the silver-haired dude has been, like, an archetype for a while. The werewolf mini-boss now just a normal enemy. And I do know there's people who do the naked Alucard run of this game. Where you basically just go through with just your fists. I'm like, that is insanity. That's not where I wanted to be. Or is it? I gotta uncover every place on here anyways. But there's a boss right here, so... Aria of gun. You're just making me... Is that worse? When you run around the build in Aria Sorrow, someone with a gun. Land on the fucker, Alucard. Man, the Minotaur fight in Castlevania 64 was a pain in the ass. I remember watching the angry video game nerds try to play that game. I don't know if it was just for shits and giggles why he couldn't get past the magical nitro segment. I like that Dracula's castle just keeps, you know, that Orichimuro shit in his basement just to bring the past heroes back to life to fight you. Me realizing the werewolf in this is actually the Rondo werewolf due to its death animation. Because in DXC, they gave him undies. Or a loincloth. Huh. Hello, Sango. The Demon Slayer. Oh yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card dueling thing. I don't know what the hell it is. It looks like a little handgun, but it looks like also like the Yu-Gi-Oh card deck thing you wear on your arm. I think I have to go to the chapel. Because I remember, if I'm remembering stuff correctly, I have to go now and kill all the bosses that have Dracula's body parts. Muck. It's definitely, this area's definitely got that horror video game music vibe going for it. Like I said, I'm also looking for, I don't want the card dueler. I forget, I don't know if it's possible in this version. I tried to do it where you go in the dev's room and instantly backdash out. I know you can do that exploit in the PSP version, and you just keep all your allo cards at the beginning of the game. I think this one you have to have the luck cheat on and get hit by a warg? Yeah, I think in this one you have to have a that have the luck cheat on, that luck code for your name, get hit by a warg, and it should, if I remember the video correctly, you get catapulted through the room of death and just bypass them entirely. Unless you go back in the room. Then he's just camping, waiting for you. Sniper of Goth. I think my favorite thing in Dinosaur was actually Julius mode, just to play basically Symphony in handheld form before PSP came out. The PSP game came out. Wait, I want to go down. No birds. When I was climbing that tower before and I forgot about all the fucking crows, I'm like, what am I doing? I didn't know I was playing Castlevania Jump King. So I was constantly getting hit by crows and knocked back down the fucking tower. Oh yeah, the little fungus. I kind of wish the DS games were re-released in their own collection too. Because it would not be hard to make them like it was, if from my perspective, oh, not the salt, from the Rango Burt, like I'm thinking in my head it would not be hard to convert the touch controls from whatever into standard controls to make them usable on everything. I think it was only really Dinosaur that had the touch controls. Medusa? Medusa's... Die, Cake Snake. So, Sango, before you got in here, I don't know if you were in here when I said I thought anyone's a big fan of Symphony, Dracula X, like the PSP games and all that, check out Sero's Castlevania fighting game. You get to pick a character of your choice, traverse the castle in a boss rush mode manner, but it features the like 40 or 50 bosses, with it ending against Dracula himself, basically. And it's a 2D sprite game, so it's using all the sprites from like the DS games and the PS1 game and whatnot. But yeah, it's a free game, obviously. So if it's your kind of jam to do a big boss rush mode, check it out. Has easy, normal, hard, and nightmare difficulties. And I believe some of the hidden bosses in it are from the Tohu Scarlet Castlevania Metroidvania. So, go nuts. I never tried the Wallachia games. I think there's 2 of them now. Maybe just 1, I don't remember. Magic Missile. I don't know why I'm collecting everything. I have the Chrysogram. I remember in Harmony to Despair, it took forever to farm for the fucking sword like the Chrysogram. Like, longer than it took me in this. In this, I was able to go into the one room, backtrack, and just keep going back and forth to kill the shmoo. In that fighting game, though, you know, I won't spoil it. If you guys want to check it out, I won't spoil some of the stuff. So you can go into it raw. That's the warp room. Medusa's cake is dead. I don't remember much of anything from Curse of Darkness, so when I get around to playing that and Lament, it's gonna be a time, because like, just like this, I forgot where everything was. Yeah, there's enough Draculas that have his own boss rush mode. Now, I haven't been on the Castlevania dungeon in a long time. I supplied all of the audio for, a lot of the audio for that, because I was able to, do a lot of audio extracting from the game CDs themselves, like Judgment, Symphony, and whatnot, Chronicles. Mirror games, which ones are those? Oh yeah, I've played Mirror of Fate as well. That was a fun game for what it was. I did play the first Lords of Shadow on the Xbox 360, and I just remember distinctively the closer you got to the end of the game, the more bogged down the Xbox 360 got. Yeah. Now, I don't know if... yeah, Mercury Steam's still around because they did work on Metroid Dread. Goodbye, heart. Uh-oh. You're strong, Mr. Horse. I remember trying to kill the bull in Dracula X the first time I played it, and then quickly realized you can't kill that, Char. Bull wins every time. Holy water, my favorite, just for the DPS. Yeah, I think there was only 2 Lords of Shadow main games, and Mirror of Fate was the middle game. Wait a minute, I'm coming up to Beelzebub if I remember correctly. I don't know if Castlevania was the original Souls game, or the NES Ghost and Goblins was the original Dark Souls game, because that game's brutal. That game is fucking relentlessly brutal. It's kind of funny because I beat the Sega Genesis Ghouls and Ghosts, I think it was, or it's basically the arcade part. Got the true ending by beating it twice, but granted, I had to use save states on the Wii version. I used to own Battletoads and Battlemania. or Battle Maniacs. I had the Super Star Wars games, and I've beaten all 3 of those. Contra. Contra is one of those games though you just have to throw yourself at it. It becomes memory. Damn, I remember the warps in Donkey Kong Country. Like the certain levels you could go back, just backtrack, skip, or Minecart Madness, you jump over the first auto barrel, basically go 1 DK squared to the right of it, and then you pass the whole stage. Wait, that's the Konami code! I don't know why I was gonna try to climb the fucking chain as Alucard. He's throwing bloatflies at me. Now, is the chained one of Lament of Innocence supposed to be Beelzebub? I know Konami's had a record of having a lot of hard-ass games. I don't think there's anything over here besides Alucard stuff. Wait, this is the way to the cathedral. Forgotten one. Like I know what I'm talking about, but I don't remember what I'm talking about, kind of thing. Okay, you guys, do you know about the exploit in Lament of Innocence? In the one corridor, you stand in the one light ray. Ooh, thank you for the follow, Sango. You stand in the one beam of light. You cycle through your items, and your items duplicate in this beam of light. It's from the light from the one window in the one corridor. I don't remember exactly where. And stuff's flying off my desk. No big importance. Yeah, it makes no sense, but I was like, you know what? I remember using it to exploit for the high potions. I think it's the first one on the left off of the main hallway in the castle. I'm gonna be playing Lament of Innocence eventually again anyway, so... I remember someone saying there was a way to get out of the castle in this and get down, like, below the cathedral here. Oh! I didn't know you could do that in other areas. It's not as wild as the skeletons in 64 riding around on motorcycles with shotguns. When developer can't beat their own game, they just add ways that way they can. Well, if you look at how many games people have discovered a debug room still in without cheats or nothing, it's just been sheer accident. It's been found. I don't need to kill you guys, but you're in the way. Oh, I just backtracked so much. Fire boomerang. And so yeah, eventually I would go back and play other harder games, like I said, like Mega Man and whatnot. The only way I can do command mission right now, well, since my GameCube has the HDMI adapter, like I have not the EOM or whatever the hell company's one. I have one that I backed when they were first being made. So I have a Zelda X Pro V3 adapter, which has upscaling. Latency-free upscaling. It's also the best way for me to play Melee now. But yeah, because it's cell shaded, the game should not look too terrible upscaled. Like, yeah, I could emulate it, but I actually own a physical copy of the command mission. It's I don't know if it's a shame or what, but the fact that they're at least they acknowledge some of the stuff in X-Dive. Well, I mean, the fact that X-Dive is going down, X-Dive offline. For me, it's an interesting thing because it's the first gotcha game, I guess you could say, that I've seen where they've taken it offline but kept keeping the game regardless. Wasn't Battle Network an RPG though, Sango? Granted, I've only ever played Battle Network 1. Yeah, X-Dive servers are going offline in September, I believe, but there's now a Steam page for X-Dive Offline, which is they're porting all the online content to an offline game version. So, the game's gonna stick around, but it's becoming a standalone game. So no more wait time for servers. I still have to put all the VODs up on my YouTube channel for 'cause I remember some people that I know were saying, like, well, artists and stuff that I follow were saying that they would like to play X-Dive, but the internet connection to the servers was so crappy and their personal internet speeds were slow, so they were right. Command Mission was the first game, basically, to allow that classic RPG formula. Hey, Capcom, if you don't want to revisit Legend 3, how about you guys do, you know, Command Mission 2? Like, you can pick up that story without having to really too much stick to the Sigma formula, X-Sigma formula. Even though Colonel Red Upstairs was the same voice actor for X8 Sigma. I do have to, well, we're gonna eventually be doing X4 as well, because I have a retranslated version of it on here, so I have a subtitle version. Oof. Oh! I don't think it's funny that in this version, the witches just kind of look like that, and then in Dawn Star, I remember specifically, they gave them like the anime-looking witches with the jiggle. For whatever reason, the game that was toned down for kids was the one that basically had the anime physics. Imp, fuck off. Gremlin, imp, whatever. I don't want you. Go away, knife. Like, there's a few games. Oh yeah, I also have the Mario RPG remake coming to me this year too. I already pre-ordered that. That game was basically part of my childhood. Like, I did it we played the original at the start of last year. Unfortunately, the VOD didn't keep the audio because Streamlabs decided when they did an update to turn off the other audio channels. So I just deleted the VOD. I'm like, you know what? I'll just beat it again at some point. And I found a retranslated version of that game too, so I might have to give that one a whirl before the new one. Fire Demon, you ugly. But I'm at this point, like, I really appreciate any indie games that really go back to the 32-bit kind of era here now. Especially for Metroidvania's clones. He's basically like, you know what? I feel like Symphony, but I feel like a little, like, something a little fresh too. Don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure that Chrysogram in every Metroidvania has basically made an appearance of some form. Wait, that's not that's a wall. Hello, sir. I think the best thing about Geno, I know some people, Geno, however the hell you want to pronounce it, I call it Geno. Because we have a pizzeria here called Geno's Pizza. Is that buff? When you get the timed buff off and you get attack up and defense up. The same with I wonder if they're gonna nerf Peach's therapy and group thing so it doesn't always cure all statuses. Because that was a busted move. That was basically full restore, full party restore. My party that was basically Mario, Peach, and Geno. You can't swap Mario out. Kinda wish you could, like Chrono Trigger. Now, Chrono Trigger's another one I know of, I've dabbled in, but I've never actually sat down and played. My one friend loves the game. I know a lot of people hold it in really high regards. My first, I think when I first played Mario RPG, I was playing it as Mario, Peach, and Bowser, like the box art, basically. I'm like, well, if they're showing, that must be the right way. Although I also made the comment before, the CD in the air quote-unquote load screens might also just stand, besides being like compact disc, I might actually just stand for Castle Dracula, but hey, I don't know. The fact that there's a CD emblem on it just makes me curious to what the hell it was. When the bad guy joins the hero side but uses the hero as the weapon. Wait. I don't think there's any boss over here. I don't remember. Oh, this part of the castle. I mean, realizing I picked up the dagger after the fact. I do enjoy me some Fallout too, but I've been wanting some new Fallout experiences, so I'm kind of possibly gonna try either the Tale of Two Wastelands mod or maybe do a restoration of New Vegas where there's mods that restore a lot of the cut content. I also sunk a lot of time on the PlayStation into the old Twisted Metals, like 3 and 4. Shit. I don't know why I'm going this way. Completing the castle map's sake, basically, at this point. One thing I remember about the old PlayStation, they had Crash Bandicoot to their name, they had Lara Croft, they had quite a few exclusives back in the day. And I don't think modern PlayStation really has anything exclusive anymore besides, what, Uncharted? I could be wrong, like, after all, I am only playing on a PlayStation 3 right now that I got at a thrift store a couple weeks ago. Wait a minute. I know Sony's holding on to Bloodborne until they die, basically. I know a few people would like it to come out to PC or something modern. If I recall, I think Microsoft owns Activision now. I believe they flat out bought them. Activision Blizzard. Huh. I don't really hold my breath for anything from Blizzard anymore because it's been very hit and miss. Ooh, blue money bag. Like I still like the OG StarCraft. I've never beaten StarCraft 2. I own it, never beaten it. So me and my one friend used to make our own maps. A lot of the OG for the OG StarCraft. And then we found a way to make the game like stupid difficult against us, and we were still able to sometimes win. I think he made a map called Map of Earth. It was called for him, and basically the map always puts your base in StarCraft in a lower terrain, so the enemies always have the high ground around your base when they come to it. But every base in it is in these little pits with the minerals and gas. Yeah, there's a room over here. So no matter what, you're constantly fighting off sieges. Vein of Arcana. Oh. I'm good. I don't need more rare items. I got the Chrysogram. I got what I came in here to get. Yeah. I have to go back up, I think. I probably don't need the fucking holy water anymore. Oh no, I forgot about you. Like, I don't remember much of my playthrough of Curse of Darkness, only that I had the rock minion, or Innocent Devil, that's what they're called. And they would just run around and stomp the crap out of crap. The oddest thing I think in Curse of Darkness that I remember is collecting the chairs. Lesser demon, eh? Very cool. Those things were not lesser demons in Order of Ecclesia. I do remember, I think Shinoa, at the time, there was a, not quite a Playboy thing that happened at 1.2 with other video game characters, but, I remember there was, like, not like a babe contest or whatever, but I remember Shinoa lost to Bayonetta in this contest. I don't remember all the girls that were in it, but I remember that. Man, I remember a lot of weird shit. Yes, Mr. Skeleton, we get it. You got your laser beam, are you happy? Now, granted, I don't remember where I'm supposed to be going. I'm just backtracking. Chicken! I think the most annoying enemy in the old Castlevanias was the white dragons. Just because you always had to get those hits timed perfectly. Chicken? Chicken. Pot roast, close enough. Chicken, pot roast, whatever. It's also wild that... I think it's in the version that I have. Poor wargs. Those are just getting massacred. Oh yeah, this little room. And if I recall, the Saturn version has the little hatch here you can go in the normal castle. I don't remember if it's there in the PSP version or not. Because the PSP version, oh no, the PSP version does not have the restored cut areas, does it? Because I remember the Saturn version had a few more, like, 2 extra areas or something. Yeah. Oh, the Saturn version? I remember this weird thing, because in the beginning when Dracula transformed, like when you're fighting Dracula as Richter, and he starts to transform into second form, the Saturn version's weird, because he, like, instead of how the PlayStation does it, he just does this weird, like, stretchy morph thing in the Saturn version. I don't think the Saturn has the same effects abilities as the PlayStation 1. It does make me wonder, how good would the 64 done if it did some 2D games too? Like, I know it's mostly 3D graphics. I know there's a few 2D games like Mischief Makers and whatnot, but I don't know of many 64 games that were 2D. Because that was the era where everyone was pushing the 3D hype train. I have to go to the underground caverns. I'm like, what am I missing? Doesn't matter what game I play, I'll have a moment where I go, what was I doing? Which is why if I put a game down for too long now, like, I might as well just start it over, because I don't remember what I was doing. If anyone's wondering why I'm looking to the left, it's because I have the TV to the left of my monitor, main monitor's in the center, and then, like, communications is on the far right. But, well, TV is basically a little tiny TV. A little 17-inch just to keep on the desk. And it's for all the console games. like, I think RPGs are the old RPGs are the worst. Cause like, okay, where was I going? Where did the story tell me I had to go? I don't fucking know. I don't know where I am in the story, so guess I'm screwed. Arc on this is crazy still. I remember for Shinoa on Harmony Despair, I used to always use the double wind throwing things. So it worked similar to the Chrysogram, just slower, a little slower because I had a double tap. But since it just... Nope. I'm just gonna fly past you guys, cause... It's like the fucking final guards, too, in, some of the games. What? Oh, right, it's just, every power-up thing. Like, certain games that I've played the crap out of, I can pick back up and just do. But other games, if I'm like new to it or it's an old school RPG, it's like, alright, I don't know. Let's just start a new game. Like booting this up, I forgot to load the memory card into slot 1 because I had a PlayStation 2 game I was screwing around with. And then I was like, uh-oh, where's my save data? Did I not save the entire time? And I was like, I don't want to go through another 4 hours. Like, I will, but... The entrance is over that way. And, Alucard is statistically stronger than, let's say Sonic or Mega Man, who instant die to spikes. I can't even tell you how many games that I've played with friends and whatnot, and we go and pick them up again, and it's like, okay, what are we supposed to be doing? There's also, I don't really play too many competitive games anymore. I guess the most competitive game I play right now is probably Dead by Daylight. And that's usually just with friends, not with randoms, unfortunately. Just because you guys really don't want me to keep my holy water. You have to kill Jeff somewhere. I think he's in the caverns, like the actual dirt cavern. Tasty. I'm also now reminded of a fucking old Newgrounds like cartoon or whatever where Dracula was panicking that Belmont was coming to the castle and asking Death to help him shove his money and roast beef into these candlesticks. But yeah, the reason I picked up this PlayStation at a thrift store, didn't have any cables or nothing. I'm like, you know what? I have a PlayStation Vita TV at home. I got a control that'll work with this fucking thing. Sure, I will take the $40 gamble and see if it'll work or not. And sure enough, it worked. I took it apart and had to clean it though, because it was kind of gunky with dust. I'm like, I see why they probably got rid of this. Oh, there's absolutely nothing here. Interesting. I was so happy that Order of Ecclesia went basically after Portrait of Ruin. Like I like Portrait of Ruin, don't get me wrong, but I was also happy for the nostalgic factor that Order of Ecclesia brought back so many sprites from this game. Also, the fairy, Alucard's fairy familiar has no right being that thick. Kind of like how they went with the original Zelda fairy sprites, though, if you think about it. The ones in Link to the Past were like that too. I think this is the warp room. Nope. I am forgetting where shit is when it's inverted. What the hell? I think Death's above us though. Fly, little bird. Hey, at least this game, I remember first playing Bloodstain of the Night. Bloodstain of the Night. Bloodstained, anyways. Bleh. Bloodstain of the Night. Also, nah. You know what I mean. And the game had such awful load times when it first came out. I had a backer's copy as well for that. I originally backed it for the Wii U, and it, since the Wii U version got canceled for obvious reasons, it went to the Switch. But the Switch version, when the screen would change from area to area, there's a slight delay. So if you're in mid-jump in some of the areas, it was so jarring at first until they got the performance tweaked. But again, that's on the Switch's problem for being a little underpowered in this today. Like, I like the Switch, but 1.2 gigahertz or whatever, just don't cut it today. Good on Nintendo squeezing whatever they can out of that thing. Like, I think a lot of it is down to GPU rendering more than anything. Kind of surprised they don't use an APU. Wait, did I go the right way? I still find that kind of hilarious that it's called a neutron bomb. Like, Alucard can use mini nukes? Excuse me, thorny lady. Wait. Oh yeah, there was red ones too, wasn't there? Oh, finally got a hit off on me. Which game was it? Was it Symphony Night or was it one of the other ones? I remember one of the doppelgangers, they say it copies all your gear too, and I forget which game it was, and it says to go into the fight basically naked, then re-equip your gear. I 100. Right, I 100% forgot you fought the doppelganger twice in this. I haven't played Aria of Sorrow in so long, so... So much ink. Dark Blade. I don't know why I'm remembering, that Harmony of Dissonance Dracula. This is Torso Drac. It's me and my friend have dubbed him Torso Drac. Over here. I went to the wrong caverns, but... Ouch. I remember in Harmony of Despair, though, that jump is kind of broken because you can bounce off candles and stuff. Even in this, you can use it pretty bustedly. It is kind of strange to give me the title Blue when I don't even think the red ones appear in this game. I might be mistaken. That's what I wanted to be. Water. Save points up. I probably don't need it, but you never know. Sometimes you can get reckless in a game like this and still get ruined. I don't think it's gonna happen, but... It's death! They gaze at each other from across the room.
So, you've made it this far. In the name of your father, cease this foolishness!
Not while there's a breath in my body.
Then for the master, I'll feast on your soul this night.
Okay. Question, like, I wonder how Dracula would react if Death did kill his son, and, like... will he just tear him a new one? Hey, at least it's not a Rondo of Blood Dark Maul Death. Instead, now he's a Hydralask Death. And yeah, Sluggo does kind of look like Ridley. This was Cerberus' room. With the questionable statues. Alright, going up this way leads to... Galeem, whatever the hell his name is. Galamoth. Galeem. Close enough, me. That's a Smash Brothers boss. Def didn't drop any body parts. Did I get the eye? Oh. Luck 10 in. I have 5 parts. Is that all of them? Yeah, 1 of 5. Duh! Char, maybe if you read. Oh, avoids curse. Handy. This should be the warp room. I don't know why I am randomly remembering the one boss from the, I think it was Order of Ecclesia, the fucking horse. I also thought it was kind of fun that Portrait of Ruin was a sequel to Bloodlines, essentially. Spoiler alert for a game that came out like 20 years ago, people. Isn't this a save? Nope. Power of Sire. Just an angry picture of Dracula. Shows how much I remember though, or pay attention to a lot of times that text that shows up on the screen. Tom is like, you know what? I grab the shiny thing. I progress. Voila! That's how the game works. That's how my brain works. Grab the shiny. He probably had that guy who painted that Power of Sire portrait fucking impaled. Another magic missile. There's a lot of items in the game that just kind of, huh? I don't think I've ever used the magic missile item in this game once. Like in all the times I've played it. I forgot about you witches. You guys are just gonna be annoying, aren't you? Oh, that for 25 bucks? Not worth it, Alucard. And that's how you get your cat throwing move, though, in, wait, no, I'm thinking of fucking Maria for some reason. But for some reason I thought you could throw cats in one of the other games. I don't know, I'm holding on to that fucking holy water. Like, same one, I'm actually gonna fight for Witch. No, not the salt! This is where this... I want to say Sprite Breaker. The UI in this reminds me a lot of Final Fantasy VII's UI, though. Why am I picking a fight with the witch? I might as well just ignore her. Oh, the blood cells in there, what? And the model freaks out if I get up away from it. I don't remember what the karma coins do. I have a few of them. They're all blood skeletons. Man, the Crystal Gem is also fun to deal with, Legion. Oh yeah, speaking of Harmony of Despair there, or yeah, Harmony of Despair, people have remade it in Unity. Meh. Not today, Satan. Clock's not gonna help me in a boss fight. I do like that, like I was saying before that, in the other stream, that, with, Curse of Darkness, I remember you could actually kill the blood skeletons. Ooh, lava. What the necklace of Jay? Who's Jay? The only Jay I know in the game is Julius. Yeah, every single skeleton there has a blood skeleton. Just different colors of blood skeletons. That was one thing I did like about PS2 games was the fact when you get close to a save room, you'd have a little icon that would pop up saying, hey, that's a save room. Instead of wandering into possible death. Like, that was a nice quality of life feature, I guess. Yeah, so you could go take a wrong turn and be in a boss fight and be like, uh-oh. There's a good chance I might die here. Oof. Or not, just get stuck in an animation, sir. You know, this works. I will accept it. Wow, that's very red on the stream. Okay. That could have went a hell of a lot worse. But you know what? I'll take it. Holy crap, I think this is the most health I've ever had in this game. The gas cloud, even though it's meh at best. I never found the jump boots. Or the ability of jump. Bone. Yeah, unless you know what you're doing, if you don't get the Christendom in the game, it's just asking for trouble in the Inverted Castle. Meow. Off to find the center. The Frozen half looks like the traditional, Japanese ice woman. Not Kadokaiyus, they are, I don't remember the actual name on it. They haven't have an actual name. And they're usually, like, snow women. Yeah, the DS game finished at the Salem Witch there, or the Salems, and revamped them. Alucard touches grass, does not like it. He's not a fan. Especially when it comes to his father's castle. He's just like, nope, I do not like this. Warlock's quarters, I think I need. Scorpion, I need goat. I need the goat. Keep. Go. Beg blue. Man, I still gotta get a lot of stuff set up now that I made affiliate. I gotta get emotes, I gotta get some sound stuff, I still have a loyalty store, but we'll see. Even though I drink water frequently on stream, I should probably still have a hydrate routine, because there are streams where I will game and forget to even drink water. There's still a lot for me to do. That's not the way. I punched that hole in the wall. I think the biggest gripe I have with the inverted castle that most of the soundtrack is just this Tokata. I never found the jump boots, and we're about to finish this fucking game. Wait a minute, I need the golden. Oh. Okay, I don't need them, they're just opening it. Did I count 13 rings? So I'm pretty sure it's the same clock sound effect from Resident Evil 1. Heart refresh. I just checked something after too. Like, even when we're done this, yeah, I have to check one other thing before we're done this. Well, no, we'll still be done this, but you'll see. My brain, it don't work. It barely works. Another thing I have to get.
You have done well in making it this far. I would expect no less from the son of our master.
So you are the one who was controlling Belmont.
Yes, I am the dark priest called Shaft. This world must be cleansed in the forge of chaos.
Why did you make Belmont lord of this castle?
For centuries, vampire hunters have defeated evil with holy power. But if two vampire hunters were to fight each other...
But Belmont's power is supreme among vampire hunters. None other could defeat him.
Exactly. That's why I removed him as a threat, by making him into lord of this castle.
But your plan has failed.
Has it indeed? We'll see what happens after I destroy your weak human side.
Wouldn't that just be bad? Like, wouldn't you just go full vampire then?
Oh! No!
You claim to love the darkness. Go then and dwell there for all eternity.
But my goal is achieved. Count Dracula has come to purify this corrupt world with the searing flames of chaos.
If only. Because I don't have to go to work anymore.
Father.
Well met, my son. It's been a long time.
I was hoping we would not see each other again. I can't allow you to leave.
It's bad that I remember
father.
every line.
You have ever been the ally of humans. Have you forgotten what they did to your mother?
Think you I would forget such a thing? No. but neither do I seek revenge against them.
Still uttering the same nonsense. No matter. Now is the time to put aside your weak human side and join me in remaking this world!
Dracula, in the name of my mother, I will defeat you again!
Yeah, that's gonna be easy peasy. I don't think this fight even out the Christogram. Ah! he cut himself off! Hello, aliens! I'm gonna jump on you. Stand here and attack in his direction. Was he weaker in the PSP version? His audio is cutting out though. There he goes. I'm
Go
good.
back whence you came. Trouble the soul of my mother no more.
How is it that I've been so defeated?
You have been doomed ever since you lost the ability to love.
Sarcasm. For what profit is it to a
To
man
when
if he gains the world and loses his own soul? Matthew 16:26, I believe. Tell me, what were Lisa's last words?
Mamma mia.
She said, do not hate humans. If you cannot live with them, then at least do them no harm. For theirs is already a hard lot. She also said to tell you that she would love you for all of eternity.
Lisa, forgive me. Farewell, my son.
I'm doing fine, aliens. I figured we get the rest of this out of the way. I'm assuming you were sleeping or busy. That's fine. Everyone's got... This was completely unplanned to finish this. Oh shit, I put the controller down. I still kind of need the controller. I don't know what year this game came out, but it's just like... It's wild to think that the FMVs... This was it back in the day. This was the high quality treats we got back when... Nowadays, this is what we done mostly in engine for most games, but a lot of them cheat now too when you use seamless FMVs.
So you made it.
Alucard, I'm glad you're all right.
Oh,
I'm sorry. 'Tis my fault you had to fight your own father.
Fear not.
I'll speak
I
after
had
those
my own
done.
reasons for destroying him.
It must have been painful for you.
Indeed. But you must always remember that the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing.
I understand.
Alucard, what will you do now?
The blood that flows in my veins is cursed. 'Twould be best for this world if I were to disappear forever.
I see.
Farewell then. We'll not meet again.
Alucard?
Don't you want to go after him, Maria?
No, it's best this way. I can't ease his torment. Someday, perhaps, we will meet again. And on that day, maybe.
I see.
Let's go. Everyone's waiting for us.
Yes. Let's get out of here.
What do you mean by everyone? Also, I will say that... Oh yeah, this song was cut from the remake. For whatever reason, this song got cut out of the Xbox Live arcade version, and... It gets me to my hands. And the PSP version, I believe. Probably because it's lyrics, and they would have to repay the person singing. That's my guess, I don't know. it's also wait. The Dracula's voice actor in this is also the narrator for Castlevania 64 Legacy of Darkness. And if I'm correct, whoever Jeff Manning was in this, I believe is also the voice actor for Mega Man Juno. Now, I could be wrong, but I think they spell Koji Igarashi's name wrong. I know it's Iga for short, but usually there's no U in it. I've never seen it with the U. Now, I could be completely wrong, and it's just been shortened in recent times to Koji. One person did the CG? That's, wild. When you think about it on today's terms. I can set up. Like, this was still back in the day when you didn't need a huge group. I don't see the names for, what's her face? There's Ayame Kojima. I think she does a lot of other games too. I know she came back to do the, Lord of Ecclesia. I'm probably gonna get a copyright flag when I upload this to YouTube just because of the ending credits, which is dumb, but hey, whatever. That's the only reason why I could say they got rid of the song was because it's got vocals and they don't want to repay the act. They don't want to pay the royalties. Yeah, licensing, when it comes to the licensing for music and stuff, when they re-release stuff, it gets weird. It's like, PlayStation Network, you have to keep the stuff the original release. Because that was the case of Mega Man Legends there. They had to fork out the royalties for the actual energy drinks and stuff in the pop machines, because they're actual real world drinks in Japan. So they had to. That's why that game was so much more expensive on PlayStation Network. When it got re-released, they're like, you know what? We want to put this back out, but we're not allowed to change it, so we're gonna have to pay the royalties. And that's why it took so long for Mega Man Legends and Legends 2 to get re-released on the PlayStation Network because of those licensing issues. Also, there's a studio in Legends 1, which is a real studio in Japan as well. So again, they had to pay the fee for that studio too to use its likeness and name. $1997. I always keep forgetting it was KCET back then for Konami Computer Entertainment. I don't know one thing that's like Capcom where I get completion. Really? Resident Evil came out in 96? Final Fantasy VII, I believe, came out in 97 as well. So that is that. So 1 second while I get stuff set up. Like, I could, you know what? Before I, I'll get it set up. We'll just wait for the system to crash. I think that's disc 1. Now, before we end off on that, oops, wrong button. Push the wrong button on the thing. Oh shit, I almost got my... Yeah, this is a translation. So we're just gonna take a quick look-see at the retranslation of this. Yeah. I missed our all. I also just realized something. Besides that, where is it? Hold on, the little icon on the bottom right is screwed up for latest follower, I just realized. Oh, it's circle to confirm, it's so fucking weird. Sure. I'm gonna have to fix that after the overlay. So yeah, this is technically Symphony Night again, but this is the subbed version. The one we just played was the dubbed version. I'm not gonna play through this entire thing. I just wanted to show it off. Like, will I play it the whole thing at some point? Maybe. Is there any big changes? I don't know. Well, there's one right there, Rondo of Blood. Now, I can tell you this for a fun fact. In the original the Xbox Live Arcade version, the clouds were all screwed up because they didn't have the transparency layer. So they were all super blocky like Minecraft clouds. The names are different. Moonron's the same though. Heart Rapier, Moonrise, Glasses, Outsiders. Okay, so some of the stuff is still perfectly translated.
私は自らの力で蘇るのではない。欲深な人間どもによって蘇るのだ。力が唯一の正義なのだからな。それはお前の勝手な言い草だ。人々は同じ信念のもとで求め合い、集い、そして歩んでいく。だが、現に人間どもは欲望によって発展し、信仰によって統率されてきたではないか。人間は力だけでは統率できない。敬い、慈しむ心があるからこそ統率ができるのだ。くだらん。どちらが正しいか、死をもって分からせてやる。
So yeah, if you can't tell, the dialogues are a bit different. Also, Richard Hydrostorm is just as good yelling in Japanese as he is in English. Also, fun fact, Norio Wakamoto's been the voice of Dracula since, I think, either Rondo or Symphony of the Night.
幾多の死闘の末、闇の神官シャフトの手によって復活したドラキュラ伯爵はリヒター・ベルモンドにより倒された。しかし、それから4年後の満月の夜、彼は謎の失踪を遂げた。行方を追って当てのない旅に出たマリア・ラーネットであるが、道中行く先を示唆するかのようにある事件が
Wow, this is a lot faster scrolling.
伝説では100年に一度しか蘇るはずのないドラキュラ城が忽然と姿を現したのだ。時を同じくして一人の男にも異変が起きていた。彼の名はアルカール。かつてラルフ・シー・ベルモンドと共に父であるドラキュラを滅ぼした男。
I forgot Trevor's name is Ralph in Japan.
自分の呪われた血を断つために自らその能力を封印し、覚めることのない眠りについたはずだった。だがその眠りは妨げられ、汚れしふるさとが復活したことを知った。そして今さまざまな思いを抱き、
It's kind of funny because
ドラキュラ城に集う。
I have the old black and white box set of the Dracula films. So in the one movie he does go by, it's also weird, it's called Dracula X. That makes it more confusing when you think about it over here. Ads? Ads? I didn't recall having ads turned on. Huh. I am going to have to look into that. Yeah, this is all new. The whole affiliate thing, but yeah. Ooh, the font's a little different. What? Wait. I never knew the entire time I could sort the fucking... I never knew I could sort the fucking inventory! I think now, they changed it so no matter what ads happen, no matter what, I can look into it though, so... That's all I need to know. No jump attack yet. True. Delicious meat! It's not pot roast! What? My life has been a lie? Awoo! Turkey! No, I can't cheese them in this one, even though it's distinct. Well, Death sounds different, that's for damn sure. Now, I don't know if they're the same Japanese voice actors in this that they were in Rondo of Blood. I keep pushing the wrong button. Delicious meat, turkey, neutron bomb. Still a neutron bomb. It is still a straight up fucking little nuclear bomb. I can also say they got the English actor did a really good job and I think they didn't change it for the slashes and stuff. But yes, there's something else I want to show real quick. Turn off. Before we wrap this Castlevania stream up, so I gotta move this over. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did not have ads on, but I'll have to double check things. But in Castlevania 64, Dracula's the one who shoots the nukes. Remember? This is questions we don't have answers to. Let's see, where do I still have it installed? Yes, I do. Let's see if I can capture this. This is gonna be janky. Oh shit, that's loud. Because, okay, fun fact, I was actually working on... Let me adjust some shit real quick. Let's see, do I still have it in here? This is what I want to show off. Where the fuck did it spawn me? I never finished this map, just for anyone asking. That's why it's so bare bones. I've never finished this, and yeah, I used to make maps back in the day. The last project I was working on was a GoldenEye project for this. So, this is actually a version that's earlier than the last version I had. The later version was more complete, but I lost a data when I had a hard drive crash, so I had to rebuild this from an earlier version. And this is what I was talking about the other day, Aliens, where the clock tower actually functions. Even the infamous corridor is here. Is this in the clock tower? Nope. This is to outside. Yeah, I made all this in the editor. So you can tell how super low poly this is by looking at it. We were following the N64's aesthetics, I guess you could say. I should be doing spectating, it could be easier for me to do this instead of actually having to do the platforming that I put in here. And yeah, I had to animate all this inside here. It's supposed to have the negative lighting down below and stuff, but I never got around to finishing this version. But yeah, I had a team, we were originally making a full Castlevania conversion. So we actually had Dracula. We have a Dracula. He's out there for anyone who wants to download him. I believe the person who made him is Toby1. We have a Richter. We never got the whip working properly. The whip more like worked like water. I was doing a lot of the level designs. We had a few mappers too. So we had a graveyard map that took you to the castle. That was going to the castle. You had to get from a town to the castle. I don't remember anywhere to go in this. The old N64 elevators. Right, I made this multi-tiered. Bells that didn't have anything else going for them besides certain, like, just to look like they were here. But yeah, we've already killed 4 minutes in here. How the fuck do I get to the keep? The person who makes the map, how do I get to the keep through the clock tower? I don't fucking remember. And it's actually a very simple effect how the clock tower here works in the front. The clock hands move in 1 minute, like, timed intervals, basically. You can still see the minute hand slowly moving. But, even if you're doing another map in multiplayer and come back to this, the clock tower should still be ticking away. I think it's in here. I used the Mario 64 exposition. I don't know why the music's having a moment for me. And this was the Dracula X Chronicles throne room with the Judgment Dracula's painting because it was this was the mashup at the time. And this throne room I've used a few times over. Hold on. Main menu. I think we have another one though. So, yeah, I did the train battle. I've made Bayonetta's prologue. I've made Rainbow Road. My biggest thing at the time was GoldenEye. That's why you hear the music too. Death Egg. There it is! The other keep. For anyone who's played Castlevania 64, this is a HD... Why is the music having a moment? That was weird. This is the HD version of the Castlevania 64 keep. So, yeah, we did this too. We did originally have the whole 64. We did actually have a whole large portion of Castlevania 64 ported to this game engine that we remade from scratch. Because in the original keep, you come in here. There was, you would sit on the throne would move forward, and then there would be another staircase. You would go down into the turret of the keep, and underneath the turret of the keep, you would find, like, a hidden thing like in Skyrim, where you'd find Dracula's coffin, which was in Castlevania 64. Because originally, we were doing a full story conversion. We did have Dracula's Second Form programmed at one point. I don't think I still have it. Yeah, but yeah, most of my work was done with GoldenEye in Jedi Academy, as you can tell. And if anyone wants to know how accurate I was to replicating GoldenEye, well, let's just... I did this, guys! This is what I used to do before I got into Minecraft and other games. I was actually making game levels for the fun of it. I was competing at the time of GoldenEye Source. Golden Eye Source kind of gave it a new flair, whereas I was keeping it strictly looking like an HD original. So yeah, this is what I did in my spare time as a teen. Was make game maps. I never finished Rainbow Road. As long as we were actually using Nightfire's logic for a lot of the characters. This is the only bend up here where I actually finished this map. Is this first bend? Is the star rail actually is there? Wait, is it there? Yeah, it's there. Wait. Oh, it's a shader bug. The alpha transparency, for whatever reason, in the shader is not working. I can see it right now. So there is a glitch. There's a major glitch. Which, the problem with this game was, you could only have so many custom things in it at one time, or else it would bork. And that is exactly what is happening. But yeah. Maybe one day I'll do, like, a whole sit down and talk with, like, a developer kind of thing. Because I have a lot of maps that I've done for Jedi Academy. I wanted to ever finish it, but my main map, second guy in command, I guess you could say, at the project, he had to go. He was went from, I think he moved from Germany to Japan for schooling. Well, that was the funny thing. I was even in contact with Konami with this project. I had the legal right go-ahead because it was going to be called Castlevania. We actually were calling it the Vampire Blood Chronicles. And that would have been the game name once it came out. We actually had the go-ahead from Konami as long as we did not use the name Castlevania, because I was in contact with Konami's legal team at the time. And back then, I would actually talk to the companies when I was making game shit. Like, Sega doesn't care what you do. As long as you're not really making money off of it, Sega's like, alright, thumbs up. Keep making stuff. You already bought our game, we don't care. Wait. Let's see. Do I remember my login for this site? Probably not. They changed it. Wow, they really changed the site. Wow. Wow, that is impressive for Jedi Academy. When you manage to port some stuff over on people. So, fun fact, the biggest map I've played in Jedi Academy was a complete one-to-one replica of Midgar. Before Final Fantasy VII Remake happened, we had that. Midgar V3 or V4, I think it was, by Skevo. I think his name was. This is going way back. The fact that I remember some of these map makers' names is fucking... is there a search button? Alright, let me just see. What do I have for... I haven't been on the site since 2021. I'm just doing a quick check to see if I can find my own stuff. I gotta change some of that. Like, oh no, I can dox myself. I gotta change that. Oh, yep, we have Richter out there. He looks sad though. Like he looks like he's not sad. But yeah, we beat Symphony Night. That's what we set up to do today, right now. So we'll probably be doing possibly a Dead by Daylight stream later tonight too. If I can remember my login information and change that, I can link. Oh, that's how you do it. View my content. It's not mine. Oh. Fuck, the words. This is what happens when you're ADHD, people. You'll be in the middle of saying one thing, you'll see something else, and then your whole brain will go, now? I wish I could see my own shit, though. It kind of frustrates me. But, again, I haven't been on a site in a long time, so I can't say nothing, really. So, yeah, I want to do Lament of Innocence. I want to do Curse of Darkness eventually, but I also have other games we're in the middle of. We did Symphony Night as a break, and funny enough, our next game is probably going to be Grand Theft Auto 3, first playthrough. Yeah, knock on wood. I've never actually played Grand Theft Auto 3, like actually played. I farted around on it as a child on my uncle's PC copy, but I've never played it. So I don't really know the story. I don't really know anything else about it besides steal car, go fast, go bang, vroom vroom. That's it. I have a PC, I have the Steam version, and Sango, you okay there? A, B, C, D. Squirrel! Ooh, shiny. Ooh, banana. Yes, we do have sound redeems in the loyalty store, too. I don't have the affiliate redeems all set up yet, but we'll get something going at some point. It's still, like, this is all new. Like, I only got made affiliate Friday, I think, or Thursday. And Friday, I did my first stream, which was Symphony Night, part 1 there. And now, sorry for the loud chair, and now, here we are, today. The idea was to stream yesterday, too, but, time and plans and whatnot, you know, adulting. Because I still have to take time and do stuff. But, yes, I think we're going to, stop here for now until I can figure some stuff out, and we'll come back probably later tonight with Dead by Daylight or something. If I fix Jedi Academy, I will show you some of the maps in their proper working order, but I have to go through that and actually fix it and try to remember how to fix it. And it's just like, I haven't touched these lines of code in probably a decade. So trying to go back, yeah, faulting's pretty bad too, next to adulting, you know. When you boot up something, it's like, oh, settings restored to default settings, setting Skyrim to lowest visual settings. Like, no, my computer can handle it at ultra, thank you very much. Please, kindly fuck off. But yes, we finished Symphony Night. That was my goal for this stream, so I don't know why it always shows me angry and I'm not. Yep. Facial detection for webcam tracking is something. But yes. We didn't lose any frames either during the stream, so that's good too. So yeah, we have lots of games. We're just on my criminal arc, I guess you could say, because we did Retro City Rampage DX, then Hawaii Shakedown. That was a grind, not gonna lie. And now we're probably gonna jump into Grand Theft Auto 3, a game that I've never really played, because I was still a little shit then. Granted, I was still a little shit when I played GTA 1, but hey, you know, them's the ropes. I want to get a few things set up still too and sorted out, but adulting. But yes, thank you all for showing up. Yeah, oh yeah, it shows up on the top of this screen fine, just fine. Wait, hold on. Let's go back to the live stream real quick. The live screen for new follower thing, Sango there, the icon is, I gotta fix that too. If you notice, it's the little plus person icon is screwed up. Vice City was the first one I remember beating. We'll get to that one too eventually. Like, we're gonna also be doing not the remastered editions. Unfortunately, like, the remastered editions are seen to be a little, not well received. But yes. So yeah, I got a few things to fix before next stream. So yeah, we are going to stop for now. Shit. So yeah, thank you all for showing up. Have a good day. Have a good day for you all, and we'll probably see you again in a little while. Well, not a little while, in a little bit anyway, still. But we'll probably be back later with probably Dead by Daylight for a change. That way we can just break up stuff. Anyways, goodbye for now.